Good afternoon. It's Danny Barnes from Xcellence Realty. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the Director of Agent Relations and Business Development. And just wanted to do a quick video today. I'm here with Lori Tomlin. She's in our Lakeland market, one of our great agents here. And just wanted to talk about how easy it is to use Xcellence Mortgage. And how you doing, Lori? Thanks for joining me today.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. Just wanted to ask a few questions. How'd you stumble onto Xcellence Mortgage? And, first of all, how'd you find out about Xcellence Mortgage?
Actually, when they began advertising as an agent, I started to receive those advertisements. And last summer, I had a client, a buyer, who needed to become qualified. So, of course, I was motivated to help them get qualified because they wanted to put an offer in on one of my listings. So I quickly connected them to Maita, and she just took the ball from there. And it turned out that he was traveling right around the same time that he was trying to prepare for applying for his mortgage, and the fact that they had the whole system available online and then all of the telephone support that she provides with her processors, it just turned out to be the best arrangement to help this client actually secure a mortgage and get everybody to closing. So that they had a really positive experience with her, and I was there to help just support along the way. And I got a little anxious as we got close to the closing date, so I kept calling her and I kept calling the processor and trying to keep my own self, just updated. And she was always really quick to take my calls, really responsive, very informative, and her words to me over and over were, "Don't worry." Don't worry. So when it came time for me personally, I wanted to hear the same thing. Don't worry.
That's what I always like to hear. And that's good to know that, we don't have to worry. They're going to take care of us. Where was the closing held?
Actually, that closing was held in Lakeland. So the client purchased the property more toward the Auburndale market, but we had the closing in the Lakeland office.
That's great. A lot of the agents, want to use their local lender, and we need to make sure that, hey, listen, Xcellence Mortgage is there for us. They're going to close it on time. And I wanted to get back to also, we've released some new technology that's really going to help Xcellence Mortgage, and perfect situation for your buyer. Let me scroll through the team real quick, introduce the team. This is Maite and her team. And wanted to definitely mention that even if you're working with a buyer and they're going through a different lender right now, you still want to reach out to Maite and her team. They can beat most people's rates 99% of the time. Myself personally, I've got a good friend in Lakeland. I've mentioned this in a few broadcasts before, but he was dead set on going with his lender. And I said, listen, just reach out to Xcellence Mortgage. They use all the best lenders, and they're going to beat your rate. And he didn't do it at first, but he came back later and said, let me try it out. So long story short, his quote the other day is, Danny, Xcellence Mortgage is beating my old lenders everything, every step of the way. With everything, they're beating them. So he's going to go with Xcellence Mortgage, but just wanted to share that story. He's in Lakeland also. But once again, this is Maite and her team. And also, here's a new mortgage app that we've launched. It's absolutely incredible. If you'd like to call me for more information, 863-216-2325. I can set you up on this mortgage app. But these are all the things, your buyer is going to be able to do with Xcellence Mortgage. And it's a free service through Xcellence Mortgage. And once again, if you call me as an agent, I can set you up on that. And once your buyer gets to a certain point in the loan process, Maite and her team can set your buyer up with that too. I mean, everything's about technology today. So one more way to get a hold of Xcellence Mortgage is through the website. XcellenceMortgage.com. Apply online. If you're on the road and can't do that, you might have a buyer you need to get pre-approved. I'll take the call. I'll send the information to Maite. So we try to make it really easy here at Excellence Realty and Excellence Mortgage to get your buyer pre-approved. One more way you can get them get to Maite is through our virtual office work chat. All you do is do a search right here and type in Maite. You can message her. Very simple. So yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I didn't have any of this back in the day, and I definitely would have closed more deals. But back to Lori. So everything went well with that buyer, and then you mentioned earlier when we were talking before we were taping this that you used Maite again for one of your personal deals.
Exactly. So my experience with the client then translated into me wanting to have the same experience. And so I found a property that I was interested in. I had just sold my home and I was looking for something, and I found a place that I wanted to make a strong offer, but I wasn't sure. And so I wanted to call and get pre-qualified like everybody wants to have, with their offer. So I called her and she took all my information over the phone. And she told me, you can do it. And so I did. And so she did the same thing with me and my personal mortgage. And she found me a fantastic rate. And again, provided everything seamlessly through the process, and took all my phone calls promptly, responded to everything promptly, and got me to closing. And it was easy breezy.
That's a great story. And did you close that in Lakeland too?
I did. I closed that in Lakeland too. And I might add that I actually, while closing that in Lakeland, she found an error. was paying the closing and selected the title company myself. And she, in my flurry of running around, she found an error that was going to cost me some money. And she caught it and she called my closing agent and she informed them. And I questioned whether it was accurate or not. And then even Javier got involved, and they got it squared away. And for them, I actually came out ahead of the game because I was in such a rush that I didn't see that they actually made a mistake on my CD.
That's a great story. Thank you, Javier. Thank you,
Maite has our back.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to my good friend working with Excellence Mortgage and Excellence Realty too. So. I think really that's about it. Just wanted to do a quick video. Thanks so much for your time again. Just, wanted to reiterate how great Excellence Mortgage is with our buyers and how easy it is to use them and for, your personal deals, just like you had, Lori. So thanks again for doing this with us. And Maite and Javier, thank you for everything that you do. And as always, together moving forward. Thanks, Lori. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Okay. Bye-bye.